Well, good afternoon, Tiger Nation and fans of fun everywhere.
That's what we're called, Tiger Nation.
That's us. We're here for a pep rally. I am Mr. Garrett, joined by two of BCHS's finest, Colin McBride and Briley Smith. What's up, guys?
How's it going, Mr. Garrett? I wouldn't say finest, but I'm here too.
Well, I don't know what's exactly going to happen with this pep rally, but just to give people an idea of what they're watching, our basketball teams tomorrow night will play in the homecoming basketball game versus Hancock County, and this is just, get a little spirit up.
Yeah, I think that's what the basketball team really needs. It needs that moral boost if they want to win the game. You gotta get the egos flowing if they want to.
More morale is better than less at a certain point.
I think in almost all circumstances, yes.
Yeah.
We could really puzzle it out if we think, is there a time when less morale is better?
Funerals.
He's not wrong. He's not.
Well, that would be the low morale time.
I feel like low morale will also be like if a team's losing, but you gotta stay strong.
I feel like low morale is when you want when your team's losing, that's when you want more morale, if anything.
Yeah, for sure.
But it starts to go down, but then you get that little boost in, then
I think And I don't know what we're going to see here because pep rallies, they really hinge on the pep club and the sponsors. And I know that, Miss Lavelle, she's the pep club sponsor, one of them. And, she's recently been out on maternity leave. She's actually down there.
She is. I'm looking right at her.
She's in the building, and I think I saw her pushing a stroller earlier.
A stroller? How sweet,
Yeah.
And, I want to give credit to our cameraman for tonight, Trevor Basham.
Yeah, Trevor is on the camera. You can't see him unless he turned the camera on himself.
That's a benefit.
So, let's, a quick round of applause for Trevor Basham over there on the camera.
Yes, let's love a few more small claps.
Thank you.
But as we see, the classes are starting to pour in right now.
Yeah.
I think that's sophomores? Freshmen?
Yeah, usually the classes will sit together.
I feel like this is, I think this is sophomores because juniors were last called after I got here.
Juniors were here. Seniors, I think freshmen.
Oh, wait, no, it would be freshmen, because seniors got called up first, then it was juniors, that's when I came up, then another wave poured in, and now this is last wave.
Yeah, so as you're looking at your screen, I can see some juniors on the left and some freshmen on the right. Can we confirm?
I think the juniors are like a bit of runoff at this point, especially the ones to the very far left, if you mean those guys. So, there's not need for everybody. So.
Over there.
Yeah, it's not need for
As I motioned over there to the people watching, and they have no idea where I'm pointing.
Don't worry, do it all the time.
Over there.
Somewhere in the general...
Over in the west section over there, Trevor wants to zoom over there.
I mean, I can see, there are several juniors.
Trevor, you know that well? You're saying Trevor wants to motion over there, but I don't think Trevor can hear us.
No, he can't.
Does he have like a earpiece or something?
I need to get him one, don't I?
Yeah, you're saying, and over there, Trevor wants to move over. Like,
it's hard to hear with that beautiful music.
You know those psionic rays you have, apparently.
From Tiger Band over there.
Yeah, I could tell him, but we'll just do our best to narrate the events that we see happening in front of us.
This is Trevor's first time on the camera, so we're cutting some slack on this. This is my first time commentating.
Yeah, Colin.
Don't even cut any slack. Don't even cut any slack. Look at him over there. What a bum.
He's not a bum.
Like a day when it's time for shorts, there will be no slacks.
Okay.
Oh.
That was a good three, actually. I don't know if anyone saw that, but she shot a good three.
Okay, yeah, but you said some of our Lady Tigers.
If we're going to go by tournament rules, though, she's not on the sticker or anything. I don't think that's
true.
Hey, if we're talking about it, though, that is a good sticker for this sort of game. Yeah, I feel like actually no, maybe not, because look at the spots in the middle there where it's kind of
dangerous.
Yeah, it'd be dangerous. You would get kind of a sort of risk return sort of thing.
But you got that big section of the B where your foot gets in.
Yeah, that's my thing. Like the big thing with the B at the top, but it's dangerous to do in the middle because you gotta consider they never stop where you want them to.
Right now, Colin and Riley are talking about something that. Stay tuned for Breck Live for our tournament documentary. You don't know what you're about to watch.
This time we execute the losers.
Only figuratively.
If you're losing, go home.
You viewers can't see this, but I'm winking.
Remember, like I said, you need a strong ego if you want to do this.
Yeah, for sure.
Need a bit of greed.
Yeah, and with the, let's think about pep rallies of the past, guys. Because y'all are both upperclassmen now. You've been here a few years. Is there any moment, and we didn't prep this before, but is there any moment that stands out as like memorable or something that happens at a prep rally that you enjoy?
I always enjoy how unpredictable they are. And my favorite parts of a prep rally are we have spirit, yes we do.
I can't remember if this was a prep rally thing, but I do distinctly remember when it was like students versus teachers basketball. That was crazy.
Yeah, that'll be dragged out every now and then.
Oh yeah,
Mr. Kenkuga, who?
Yeah, he would be a good one for the staff contingent.
Oh, that's another good three right there.
Oh yeah? Which side?
Left side. One. Ooh.
I almost went for the dunk, almost.
No, that's good.
Bit right.
Okay. Definitely.
Going for a three. Ren.
Looking around, as I'd say most of the school who's here today, you do a lot of field trips today.
Yeah. What was it? The Farm Machinery show he was?
Yeah.
I thought they would be back by now.
Yeah? Oh, Mr. Lavelle's about to say
Oh,
something.
he's got old script.
He does. Let's see if he sticks to it. A moderate applause rings around Tiger
Remember,
Hill.
it's the afternoon. Everyone's a little bit sleepy, but this prep rally will get their morale up.
Yes, it will.
I was never one for those sort of, let's get some more noise in here sort of things. Never was one for those.
Okay. Stand up and cheer and have a great time was his order. Looks like... Okay. Recognizing the band. Y'all ever played instrument?
I was in band for like 2 years during middle school, I think it was. Then COVID happened and I stopped playing band. I did not need that sort of stress.
I played a little bit of bass.
But yeah, I own a bass guitar, so.
Okay.
Yeah. I
Nice.
don't play it much anymore, but I don't play it in this.
The girls' basketball team is coming out.
Okay, girls basketball team. Definitely.
When are they facing tonight? Hancock, you said?
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night, Hancock County. Was it doubleheader?
Yeah, girls will play first and then the boys. Girls having a great season. Both teams having a great season. It's
How many people I thought was on that team?
it's a lot.
That
Basketball team is surprisingly small.
it is a little bit
You
small.
need surprisingly less people than you think.
Okay, boys basketball team coming out.
Boys.
Oh my god, sounds like one guy was really happy about it. You
That's what you want at the pep rally. Non-stop energy.
I know it's your story, but
That is what we're calling it these days.
I wish these people had a little bit more spirit.
If I could say something else, he probably has it.
As I caught my eyes down the table. Well, that took about 1 minute to recognize both teams, so they have to have something exciting planned, or this is going to be a long 30 minutes.
Yeah, I was about to say, this is about a shorter pepper rally anyways, isn't it? Like, only 30 minutes.
Usually about 45 minutes.
Yeah, maybe like something like 45 minutes, sometimes an hour. That was it.
Yeah, I don't exactly know the norm, but lately it's been a mixed bag.
A mixed bag?
I misheard him for a second through the headphones. I thought he said white lies, and I was getting really scared about what was coming ahead after that.
I don't think that's what he said. What did he say? Lies?
I think he said.
It's hard to hear these headsets on, huh?
White lies. I think he'd say yeah.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah, you know, I'm going to take one ear about off to listen.
He said something about shooting a basketball.
He is trying to get people from the crowd to shoot the basketball, I think.
I'm wondering where lies come from that, though.
One of your...
Here we go, someone from the...
I think lies are one of those uniquely human things that need to be cherished, you know?
One of the things at his pep rally is he said he's going to stick to the script, but this looks like it's pretty off the cuff.
Who is it? That is Mr. Grant Compton.
In scripts, though, is the thing.
Yeah.
So that is one Mr. Grant Compton who went down and decided to shoot the basketball.
His name was Grant or Grant?
Grant.
Oh,
I didn't know Grant was a lefty. Shout out left-handers. I'm not. I'm a righty.
Yeah, shout out to those left.
I'm a right-hander, too.
I'm not
Do
gonna.
y'all right-handed?
Shoot a basketball?
I'm in right-handed.
Like when you write with a pencil?
Oh, yeah, I'm right-handed.
Yeah, me too. So Grant, I didn't know he was left-handed. I'll have to talk to him about that. Not that it's a character flaw, but it's harder in school. Those desks. We learn the right-handers world.
Oh, here's a freshman.
Okay.
Oh, he got his great cheering for him.
Really, dude.
Did you see that?
You come in from the left side, so you're easier to get out while still being able to right at that point.
Yeah. Okay.
The freshman over here did this. He wanted his people to root for him. Let's go.
They're clearly the most
Is that going to be a
represented
fatal flaw? Maybe
demographic.
sort of Marsha?
Yes. Yeah. The hubris. Yeah, I hear you.
And here is, what is this, a sophomore?
We'll get classical in our drama.
That is
There's always a reason to bring up the Odyssey sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Let's see how their egos fare in
People
this.
use out of that word than people think.
Now Polyphemus, his flaw was he ate his guests.
I feel like Polyphemus is his fatal flaw was kind of just being a bit rude, you know, kind of just not a good guy.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a couple things you could list that he did that weren't so good,
Yeah. He
like that people eating thing.
that was definitely near the top of the
Not
list.
to be harp against the people eaters in our audience, though.
Yeah, I mean he could throw a rock though.
So, oh yeah, like get him on his local corn. That's the way to express that anger.
Good times.
All right, we're going to combine. We're going to have carbo's going to be on one end, and Amy-Train's going to be on the other end, and we're going to add their three-point shots together. We'll do this for each grade level, and then that will determine which grade level wins that part.
Good times. Oh, you were on the journey to Ithaca then.
Yes, we were.
So,
I'm assuming we were experiencing some technical difficulties there.
We think we've got it sorted. I think our audio was spiking.
Ah,
So, who do you guys got room for this? Me, I'm biased, so seniors all the way.
Rooting in this basketball event.
so you're the root for seniors. I'm not a senior. Yeah.
I don't know. We've got
I'll
seniors.
express who I rooted for after the winners said.
Ah, yes. That is never go wrong there.
I'm gonna do a bit of fence sitting here. I'm gonna just start grilling.
Ready, whenever you are. Ready, set, go. Yep. Go.
Okay.
Any word on the three-point that you want.
Looks like both
Both like frightened animals in the wild here. They've heard go, but they're not quite sure.
You guys, so it's a shootout race, isn't it? It is. It's a shootout race.
Yeah, it's
Okay, so I'm gonna go on my right here. I'm gonna go on my right side.
Better this kind of school shootout than any other. Okay, yeah, nope, none of that. Okay.
so as we get ready to see a winner, it's hard to say.
Oh,
There's one.
oh, nice three.
Yeah.
Okay. So they gotta find the right flow. They want.
Oh, okay, that looked like another one at the end there.
We got able to catch what's going on with the music.
That was my house.
But why is it playing? Is it like make the most while the music's playing?
Yeah.
or-
Yeah, I don't know. I'm assuming they also just need a backing track, you know, otherwise it's real awkward, like just hearing the creases of the shoes.
Yeah.
Like there's a reason they edit those scenes in movies to like have no music in them and you just hear the sounds of the shoes. Like it's awkward.
Right. Those are some fun edits to watch.
Oh,
like, here's this music video without any music. And it's just people.
And just squeaks of shoes.
Yeah. Okay, we've got now the footwear here. Lot of
Does he have his Crocs in sport mode? That is the question we need to be asking. I think they're in sport mode.
I
oh
think branding something as Sport X has the same effect to me when you say something like tactical. Like, okay, name one person who's used it in that sort of situation. No one's using Crocs for their sports. Are you kidding me?
right, that would be a silly
Yeah,
move.
like when someone's like, here's my tactical sunglasses. What tactics have they been used in?
No, I think it's just a saying that people come up with. You know.
One of those advertising sort of things.
Well, you know, they also say four-wheel drive of Crocs.
Yeah, four-wheel drive is usually reserved for things with tires.
Yeah.
Not
No, there's
to-
a lot of saying when you put your Croc like strap in the back of your foot, where your heel is.
So did y'all ever wear Crocs?
I
no,
wear Crocs
yeah.
on occasion when I have to like bring touchdowns or whatever, but like I don't wear them in casual situations.
Oh no, I don't. I just wear them around the house or outside. Just for like.
I only wear Crocs when I'm gonna take 2 steps somewhere, but not enough to where it's gonna start getting annoying, which is very easy when you're wearing Crocs.
What are the little plastic things you put in the holes
I
called?
want to say those are called widgets.
Okay, do you have any widgets?
No, I do not, but I will look up what those are called. 'cause I
Okay.
remember they had a
I don't have my
they had
own
a
pair of
word for
Crocs.
it.
Me and my dad share a pair, but
Okay.
I thought about getting my own.
Do you have any widgets on the shared pair? We'll get our production crew researching.
Brett Kelly.
Yeah, got a researcher here as someone who has a. They're called gibbets.
Gibbets.
Gibbet.
Z.
With a Z.
They're Jibbitz. Gibbets.
I would have never guessed that spelling.
That's fair enough because it's a bad spelling.
Interesting spelling for.
They're not at fault if it's not a good spelling, you know.
Oh no, I think this is supposed to be a fun little thing to put in your shoes.
I know, but like the Z stopped being cool in 2016, which is also when it started.
Oh, they put on the buzzer for.
Oh, they're getting fancy up here.
It's the first buzzer we've had. I don't think anybody made a shot there.
No.
I still don't understand what's happening.
It's hard to hear. Trying to get as many shots.
It's hard to hear with these headphones on. They're quite good, so
they'll cancel the noise.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, so I did hear a word Mr. Lavelle was saying.
But I do know that people are coming and going. Some of them are basketball players. Some of them are not.
No, okay, so some of these are seniors and some of these are juniors. Because
there's Brian.
I think that's Braden Carmen right
Yeah, maybe
there.
it's like a class war sort of
I
thing.
think
Not
so.
the rich versus poor kind, of course.
I can't tell who that is. It might be. It looked like Braden.
I mean, unless you want to start one of those. Like, I don't know, round up who is
Oh!
rich, who is poor.
Nice
whatever.
underhand shot.
Granny
Look,
shot,
look,
as they call it. And here's,
Oh, yeah, one to the left. That's an interesting form, all right.
he made the first
he
one.
made the first one.
Oh, now he knows how to. He's learning in real time. The AI is learning slowly.
Oh, AI.
AI is.
Does that count for
People always
Don't
like.
get me
I
started.
don't-
AI is scary. It's the future of filmmaking. And then they show you like the worst thing you've ever seen.
Like somebody with 16 fingers.
Yeah, and it's not even that. It's getting better, but it's still just not very good. To where I
Yeah.
just ask, who's a filmmaker?
Well, it has no soul, Colin.
Oh, absolutely. It has no soul.
So, I don't want to get technical, but if your toes are over the 3-point line, is that technically a 2 at that point?
Yeah, it would count for 2 in an actual game.
I'm not really getting technical. I was just asking.
Using a lightning
I'm gonna
queen
give you
and
a technical.
a start of course 1 rules. You know, the tongue going over the finish line, that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. That's good.
Ka-chow.
Yeah,
Wow.
we make references here sometimes.
Let's not talk about the second movie.
We can talk about that. I feel like at this point I can say, if you dislike the second one, and it's either A, you didn't watch it when you were a kid, or B,
That matters a lot, yeah.
you were a little nerd.
Well, that
Not
seems
to be
inflammatory.
not to be rude or anything.
You were making a nice lucid point. and then
I
you-
am making a lucid point. Yeah, I'm still on point here. I'm like, hey, I hate this song anyway. So as I was saying, like, kind of lit.
I just wasn't a big fan of spy movies growing up. That's one reason. I'm not saying it was a bad movie. It's just I wasn't a big fan of spy movies.
I feel like the reason I hate this song so much is that anytime it's on, it's specifically someone wielding it to a big and making it everyone else's problem that they're playing it, right? Like, no one ever just listens to it on their own. They always feel the need to make other people listen with
You
it.
didn't even get to the good part.
Like, you know, they're blasting it as loud as possible. I'm like, listen to your own music, I'm fine with that. I don't want to listen to your music.
Speaking of music, they're still playing the 30-second clips. Still
Yeah,
don't
maybe
know
they're
what's going on.
Maybe they're like, messing up. I'm going to have one headphone out and I'm going to report.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm assuming it's whoever gets the most points wins.
Yeah, but
Isn't Lance on the basketball team?
some
Yeah.
Rocket League-esque music here.
See, I don't understand how. Maybe it's basketball versus non-basketball.
This kid's got a good shot though.
Maybe.
Okay, he's made one.
Okay.
This kid's. Come on, you can sing one. This is
Oh.
party rock. At least get to the good part of party rock.
What's the good part? The end.
The part where it says party.
Right here. House tonight.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
so like
The
that was
hook?
a little shorter than the other ones, didn't it?
Yeah, 30 seconds.
Wait, hold on. Is someone winning? So it sounds like an H start, like hands maybe. I don't know.
Maybe Lance, because he was on the
Okay,
left.
wait a minute. Okay, yeah, I think maybe it's like boys versus girls. Maybe I got no clue. I'm trying to listen and I'm getting nothing.
This makes about as much sense as the plot of Disney's Frozen.
I feel like that one was fairly simple. It was simple in a classic way, you know.
I just don't understand. I'm not a hater, but I prefer Frozen 2.
Honestly, I'm not going to disagree with you. Frozen 2 is a pretty solid film.
My issue with Frozen the first one, when Elsa sings "Let It Go." See, Disney movies are supposed to use the music to advance the
that
narrative.
Song is a different sort of thing, though. So, hit game, Kingdom Hearts 3, right?
Yeah.
It's, big series, crossover Final Fantasy, crossover with Disney a lot. Goofy and Donald are two of the main characters,
Yeah.
alongside your main one. And they have a Frozen level, right, for Kingdom Hearts 3. They're doing all the new Disney movies. It's been at like a decade since the last one. And they make you listen to the entirety of Let It Go for the Frozen.
Oh wow. No,
Not like
no
a little
skip.
bit. You could skip the cutscene, but story important stuff is also vaguely happening in the cutscene, so you kind of just gotta listen to the whole thing. And
The whole
it's
thing.
interspersed here.
Yeah.
Like they
Wow.
don't do that for like Usually they don't do that for like any other movies, but they do it for tours.
See, as an uncle, I have nieces.
Yeah.
I have one niece, and she loves Disney movies, and I have to enjoy them because she
Well,
wants to watch them.
they're
with me.
good movies,
They're
you
good
know?
movies, but if I don't like them, then she's not gonna like them because I'm like,
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Like-
yeah.
because I've always watched Disney ever since I was little, and if I don't enjoy the movie, how do I expect my niece and she enjoys it? That's
Right.
fun. See, I was a big fan of Moana,
Yeah.
but until I watched it with her, she sings every song.
Yeah.
And so I started enjoying her. I guarantee you I memorized the entire song of each movie.
Moana 2.
I haven't seen that one yet, so.
So the thing I want to do is, I've heard nothing good about it, and
I haven't seen it.
what I've heard, the reasoning for it even being wanted to, is that they were gonna have a series initially, like they used to do with like, Aladdin, the series and stuff like that. And then that movie Wish failed so bad that
Wish
they
was
needed
tough.
something to put out.
I haven't seen that movie, but I heard there's a lot of backlash.
Lin-Manuel Miranda and his death throes, we'll call it.
Yeah.
Look how World Here I
See-
Are, hit lyric.
It didn't make sense to me because, I know the movie was about, wishes, but the thing is, though, if you grant everyone's wish, won't that just cause chaos in the world? I feel like the villain was actually doing the right thing.
Sometimes I know that you guys participate in one of our clubs, the Dungeons and Dragons Club. There is a 9th level spell, Wish, that if you start throwing that around, it will cause chaos.
Oh, yeah.
So I feel like granting a wish is not the right thing to do all the time.
Granting everyone wishes would get Trevor over there out of a hit that I got in Act 20. First attack roll I did. Trevor, I guess Trevor's, he forgot the fear of God or whatever. He needed a straight 20 that hit him immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately. Mind you, attack rolls aren't a thing in Lancer.
Okay,
It's
let's see-
like a
let's see
set
what Mr.
amount.
Lavelle
Oh, you're
has.
playing Lancer?
Yeah.
Alright, so now they're running at Mr. Lavelle full speed.
I think
Maybe like
they're
giving suggestions?
doing a scavenger hunt.
I
Wait,
think-
Like a person
I
scavenger
think
hunt.
those
Isn't
are
that what they
race.
call bounty hunting?
could be.
Hold on.
Is a set of
Set of headphones. Would they count earpods?
Do they count us? I think we count.
AirPods or
Oh wait, or do you have to like bring your own?
Yeah, you had to bring in a certain item.
Yeah, it's kind of like a crowd-sourced scavenger hunt.
Okay, no, he pointed, so I think it's that like you need to just point to someone. It's like, hey folks,
Because he
any
said,
of us apply.
he
we
said
have
a
to
pair
use-
of headphones, so I'm assuming. Hold on.
If it is a
Next item is a
folder.
folder. You have to get a
Folder.
folder.
okay, if they get a folder.
Oh.
Okay, no, the items. Oh my
Barely-
God,
barely
Russian folder, the
brown.
maroon folder too. That's a classic choice. That's where I keep all like my documents. And
Yes.
That's a first day folder.
Yeah, Bailey Brown. Oh, and I think the freshman
Fact.
didn't realize she'd already been out.
As far as folder dates go, I'll share my folder choices.
You had to bring a snack
A
now.
snack. It's a sprint.
I'll bring my
Oh!
folder choices now.
There goes the snack. Oh,
For me, my folders don't always.
Let's
have
make sure Mr. Lavelle does not get tackled down there.
he could be disappearing.
I'm talking aviation. That's orange, right?
Nice orange folder, yeah.
As far as green, that's just science to me. That's always science. Sometimes it's purple if it's science.
I bet I can guess English.
English, blue. Yellow.
Okay.
Yellow.
I like
Yeah,
blue for
yellow,
English.
but it has to share with social studies because I only have so many folders.
Well,
Right?
you know, English and social studies, they go well together.
Yeah. Also, they're the ones that usually hand me the heaviest papers. Math, purple. That's just what I make it usually. My folder for math, though, usually red. Let's see here.
I feel like color coding folders is good, just so you know what you're grabbing.
And yep, here.
As the nurse in the hospital room, whenever I had mentioned a Stanley Cup. They are very heavy.
A Stanley cup.
Oh my God! Several girls have put their arms up.
The Stanley Cup. Were they talking about the championship trophy from the National Hockey League?
The Stanley
deep
Cup.
cut there, deep cut there.
You know, the Rangers, you know what I
Stanley
mean?
Cup, ain't that
The
game where you
Rangers.
listen to the narrator for a couple hours?
I'm a Penguins guy.
You're a Penguins guy? I don't know any hockey teams. That's the only team I know is
Yeah.
the Rangers.
Our daughter, her favorite team's the
Oh,
Penguins.
we were
so-
talking about football. We were talking about
Your
football.
daughter-
I could talk about that.
Is
for
she
a
not
bit.
even
West
a
Ham
year old? How
United
does she
is
know
still
what
on top,
hockey is
even if they're
already?
not on. Just don't look at the leaderboards. Just don't look at the scoreboards. West Ham United on top. Just don't look at the scoreboards.
Oh, I never got to ask you this. How do you feel about the Chiefs beating the Eagles?
Well, that didn't happen. The Eagles beat the Chiefs.
Not the Chiefs beating the Eagles beating the Chiefs. That's my bad.
It's okay. I
I've
didn't.
seen the photos of Philadelphia the night after. You know that there's a word for like in the aftermath of football, like European football, like the riots that happen afterwards. It's
Yeah.
football hooliganism.
Sure, yeah.
It's hooliganism, how it's
a party.
described. Like as a legal thing. Hooliganism.
Yeah.
So, how do you feel about the Eagles with their beautiful victory?
It was a lopsided game.
You know, 3/4 without points kind of hurts.
Sometimes I like to watch the after interviews because all of them look like they share like maybe one brain cell combined. Not as an offensive thing or anything.
Probably
like,
they were
as a
just
statement.
tired, you know?
Yeah, it's like a mix of
and
being
excited.
tired,
Yeah.
and also, when your life is football like that, I imagine you don't focus on much else. So, like, I feel like you kind of got to be a bit simple. No offense to any football players in the audience, but like,
It's certainly after such a contest of
and also
such such pressure too. That's like
part of it's head trauma.
It's an exhilarating sport that needs. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
They are from the same grade.
Besties from the same grade.
Better than
Oh,
those,
ooh, I'm gonna put y'all on the spot with this one. Who would your bestie from the same grade be?
Raymond Withrow.
Same grade. I guess I don't know many people in my grade, so I guess Joshua's gonna have to. Joshua Newman, I guess.
I'm about to go with
Sorry
Raymond.
to hit you with an I guess, Joshua, but they
Guys,
put me
one
on the spot
pick.
here.
I have a lot of friends senior year, but I have to go. Raymond's been my lifelong friend, so Raymond Withrow would have to be mine.
I remember you and Raymond. I had you both in the 9th grade together.
We've been friends since 3rd grade.
Yeah, wow, that's a.
Most of my friends at this point, I feel like, are in senior. Mostly out of osmosis of knowing 2 seniors, and from there, I just know a couple more seniors.
Yeah.
I feel like I knew you before that.
No, you definitely did. I rode you through your bus.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, tales from the bus. Any memories?
One, you said on the cord there, or probably, thank you. Second, and I just remember how people was like, okay, so we had to like wait for the bus, like physically we had to be in the gym, sitting down, waiting for the bus.
Yeah.
That's a weird thing. That school never.
Yeah, they used to come out and be like 402.
Yeah, and then
171.
like he had a weird thing where like you also couldn't do anything in there while it was happening pretty much. Like you couldn't have like for example Pokemon cards. That was the thing I was big into at the time. Pokemon cards. Couldn't have those out. Couldn't.
Huh.
I've always been a lifelong Pokemon fan.
You could try. You couldn't trade up there. He was like, "Oh yeah, I got my kid. He'd love to have He's like and threatening to take him away." He was like, "If you're not gonna let us do anything in here, just send us out to the ramp."
Yeah.
I know you can't have toddlers on the road, but at a certain point, put the toddlers on the road.
But the thing is, though, it's these friendships that last the longest, I think.
Yeah.
Because me and Raymond have always been a big fan of Pokemon Club. That's why I'm the co-owner of the Pokemon Club.
No, I think the word you're looking for is co-founder.
Co-founder.
Which would also be a lie.
It's not a lie. I pitched the idea and he said yes. I am co-founder of the Pokemon Club and I'm taking pride in it.
Sometimes though, not always friendships last. We'll say, not all last.
They don't, and that's part of life sometimes.
Yeah, like but there's one friend, and I used to have one.
Whoa.
Seen around. Won't say names.
Yeah. No.
Won't say names. Don't do that. In broadcasting, won't say anything else.
What? Okay. Well, maybe bridges can be mended.
I don't really know that's at this point anyways, and like it was kind of just a growing apart thing, like and also friend groups started to change. Friend group they were with didn't vibe with them.
It does happen that way, and it's fine. That's part of life.
Yeah, I know. Oh, plus that's somewhere like this back when like you would actually just have people like, oh yeah, and your parents ask like come up to my house or whatever. Like this was those ages, like
yeah, those were
that was sort of thing. And eventually they would just kind of like sit in the corner looking at their tablet and just like not engage, which might go over to another person's place at that point.
Speaking of engaging, what's going on in the pep rally right now?
Right, that is a thing that's happening.
Hey, there's our classmate Braylon.
Hey, yeah, there's Braylon.
He's down there.
He's a good guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Very active person.
Big fella.
so they said bestie from the same grade. But then I see on the right, that looks like, I see what's happening.
I don't have quite as many classroom programs, but I still can serve a front, you know.
Yeah, this game doesn't really involve a lot of people, but it's kind of like, I guess maybe the Newlywed Game. You ever watch that? Where they ask one a question, they have to write down the answer. Yeah.
Oh, me and Raymond could have sold those. Me and Raymond would have been.
I don't quite don't remember details about other people, and names are still a thing that I don't remember. Half my classmates, I'm sorry for anyone who's classmates with me, if you're offended by this or whatever, I do not remember their names. They will ask me, hey, go to X person, and I'm like, points, please.
How long have you known my name?
I remember teacher names. That's something I do remember.
Yeah.
Classmates' names is a thing I don't remember unless I'm already friends with them.
Who's this guy?
That's Riley. Last name unsure, but I don't ask people last names typically. That's just something I learned by osmosis.
Yeah. Well, usually all you need is your
Trevor
first
Dare's
name.
class in English for a while though,
Yeah.
and I knew his first name. But despite it being said every day at the start of roll call for English, it was like, oh
What?
yeah, what's your last name again?
What grade was this?
Let's see. I was in. Was it Miss Payne's class? I was in the year behind him, isn't
Yeah.
it? Because like I go 40 in English.
Yeah,
Sure.
because I had you last year, but you were in 10th grade.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, you're in 11th. College. Beowulf, what do you think?
The Beowulf. Yep. Pretty good.
It was
That's
a year
what
Riley?
it's already called. Yeah.
Beowulf. See, I've always been a big fan of.
I really like the implication that specifically the poison is what did him in. He would have been fine if he was just being bitten straight through the
Sure.
neck. You know, like
He's a tough
old,
guy.
still big, strong man. They got to make the point that being bitten through the neck, he's fine.
You know, I feel like.
Be like, rub it, put some
Walk
dirt on
that,
it.
yeah, put some dirt in it, walk it off.
I feel, ripping off a demon's arm just by pulling him back is a pretty impressive feat. Beowulf was just this guy,
He
Then,
was,
he wasn't the first time when he fought Grendel was just for glory. His mother was a favorite. And the dragon, he had to do it. Beowulf is a very solid character.
Yeah.
See, being a story writer, I'm always having, my imagination.
Something they kind of try to
We all know the story of the man-made cheese.
I do.
That's a good story.
Yes, we all do. Yes.
Well, you don't know it, but maybe.
No. I clearly do. Quiz me, anything.
Okay, who's my favorite character from the whole cheese saga?
The man who made said cheese.
Not quite.
The geezer.
The geezer, yes. That's my favorite character.
I mean, he could describe as good. Geezer brings me to an interesting point. Idle thought. Question for both of you.
Okay.
How old would you posit Wallace and Gromit are? Because I've noticed, when watching Avengers Most Powerful, it describes them
At
as
least-
diamond geezers, which I feel like implies you're a bit older, right?
I feel
Yeah.
like he's
then,
solid 48.
Then Gromit's like a dog, so he can't be that old, right?
I'm going to say 48. I'm going to say Wallace is 48.
Trevor's listening instantly to the Wallace and Gromit discussion. I saw his face turn.
So I think Diamond, if it's like I think the anniversary of Diamond Jubilee would be 75
I think
years.
diamond geezers, they were kind of called that because, in this case, they stopped said evil penguin from stealing a diamond.
I'm going to say 75.
Really?
Say
He
Wallace
looks
is in
more
like
60
his-
to me.
Yeah, I would say he's in like 60. I'm gonna put a guess, 64-ish.
I will look it up.
Solid age for Wallace.
How old are?
Because you gotta consider he's a homeowner, so we gotta get into that early. I don't know how the housing market is in the UK, but if it's anything like in the US, you're gonna have to be old if you want to hold like a proper house.
How
Wallace
old?
owns a proper house. He's got like a garage and a basement.
How old are Wallace and Gromit?
This is a several bedroom
Ah.
house.
Okay, I have a thread from noted, always accurate Reddit
Reddit.
that says around 61 to 62.
Okay, so
Ooh, I was close. I was close. If we're playing by Price is Right rules, I was close.
I was at 60.
Yeah, that'd be a great guess.
We're talking about the proposed. Let me pull it. Let me quiz him. Let me go up to him. All right,
All right,
Charlie.
hold on, you got chords here.
Leg up.
Should I mute you for a second?
No. We can talk about that. We can talk about that. No. We're talking about the. Okay, so I'm gonna need the mic here.
I'll be right back.
All right, so Trevor, we're talking about the proposed age of hit characters Wallace and Gromit. How old would you think Wallace of Wallace and Gromit fame is, if you had to guess?
72. I don't know. I'm just a camera.
According to Reddit.com, it's like 62.
Oh, that's close.
I feel like that I'm close to those, so my Price is Right rules, I kind of win this. I'm sorry, Trevor. Better luck next time.
For the viewers watching, I would like to remind you that we are in a prep rally right now.
There's more important tasks to be done. All
You know,
right?
that was a good question, though. I was curious myself. See, I'm a very curious person.
You know who would have won a nice besties contest? Wallace and Gromit.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
I
you
feel
know,
like Gromit would kind of be at a disadvantage, though. He can't talk.
Well,
You know, like,
you were just talking about my
he's a very
psionic
expressive dog,
ability.
though. Or a very expressive dog.
If we're talking about man and dog during this, Finn and Jake from Adventure Time.
Ah, true. Scooby Shaggy. Scooby
Yeah,
Oh,
good.
that's
That's a good because Scooby Doo can speak.
Scooby-Doo can speak very well. Maybe it's a long time watching the hit series Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated with no Scooby.
So who we got there?
Very
Who's that?
emotionally intelligent
I
too.
believe that's Mr. LaGrange and who is that? Is that Mr. Morgan?
Where?
Right here on the right.
Not to be offensive, Mr.
That's
Morgan,
correct,
but that's
Mr.
enough,
Morgan.
but
That's
enough
Mr.
hair
Morgan.
to where I can recognize it. He's got a very distinctive hairline.
Okay, so shoot it from free throw line.
Yeah, got to knock you on your free throws.
Oh, Mr. LaGrange with a good shot.
Okay.
Oh my lord.
He's feeling it.
Oh yeah, so you back up to each line. Okay. Oh, okay, Mr. Morgan. You see that
Oh,
three?
it's on every shot. You got to go a little bit further.
Oh, come on.
Put your foot in the
Oh,
seat.
let's go, Mr. Morgan.
Put it in the seat. Put your foot in the seat.
Oh my
Good
Morgan.
Oh,
sabotage. What
that is,
sort of kangaroo court
That is
rule
tacky.
this?
That is tacky, but let's see if it works.
Oh, foul.
There's no
Oh, he tried to walk it off. That's from an angle.
Oh, Mr. Morgan, come on.
Oh, a hook shot.
Yeah, that's not going in.
I feel like that one was
The soccer
fine.
throw in.
Soccer throwing? No, this is not.
There's the classic.
Oh!
Mr. Morgan, not Mr. Morgan.
Yeah.
But goated with the sauce either way.
Now that is
You know, the soccer throwing was pretty good, but
that unlocked his
Primal
His
instinct.
ego.
yeah.
that unlocked his ego in him.
You know, his ancestors like crushing the heads of enemies back in the day, like villages ratings, that sort of stuff.
Beowulf. You were talking about Beowulf.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Beowulf. Yeah.
What did he say?
I think it's about time to go.
You think he's a descendant of the Geats? Is that the?
Did he just say we're free to go, Trevor?
It is 241.
Where is the We Got Spirit? How about you?
Whoa! Okay,
Where
now
are the egos in the room?
Whoa!
Where are the egos in the room?
I'm about to crash out. No way.
If y'all didn't know, I had to say ego at least 5 times to get $1.
This would be like an Evo tournament without.
Oh yeah, no, we
person.
agreed to it.
This would be like an Evo tournament without at least one person pausing a
You know,
bit by accident. What?
You know, I think that was a pretty good prep rally. So, what are your thoughts on it? You know, we talked about a lot
We
of
talked about
interesting
Wallace. We talked about Grumman. We interviewed him out of nowhere.
It was a good time.
But he had to know. He had to know.
things. For my first time commentating, I forgot I had the headset on.
That's usually how it goes. You
I had
just
fun,
flow.
and you know,
Yeah.
I had fun here.
We had some
I'm-
discussions. We had some
I
discussions.
thank you for-
What are you here for,
Passing the
Trevor?
mic here to cameraman Trevor.
No,
Listen, as the camera guy, I was really excited for the We Got Spirit, Yes We Do,
But
but we
it
didn't end up
happened.
doing it, so I didn't get to record it.
You could crash out on
I'm
mic if
passing
you
it
want
back
right now.
now.
Say anything you want. Say anything you want.
so-
You heard it here first.
How does he? Wait, no.
Bring back We Got Spirit. Yes,
no,
we
tell me,
do.
you coming up here,
We Got
say
Spirit.
something.
How about you?
So, I
Say
think
your-
that was a
okay,
pretty
now-
good prep. I had fun doing it.
I've got to try
Yeah,
to
we're
pressure
still
Trevor.
streaming. School's over, guys.
I got a
You-
question.
Yeah,
Y'all ride the bus?
Yeah, I do. I gotta go.
Pressure of Kennedy.
You know, thank you for letting me do this, Mr. Gary. I'd love to do this again with you.
Trevor. Don't hold the mic. I hold the mic here. So, you're familiar with Wallace and Gromit?
I was gonna say I'm very upset over the We Got Spirit thing. There was none of it.
Are you familiar with Wallace and Gromit?
I am very familiar.
Okay, so if you had to guess the age of Wallace, of Wallace and Gromit fame, what would you say his age is?
I'd say he's probably around in his 50s.
So my guess was 64, and according to Reddit.com, which Mr. Garrett so graciously pulled up, that's real, by the way. If our viewers can look at the camera, and if any of your viewers know how to hack, you can see it. Wallace is 62. 62.
62, okay,
62.
okay.
I was guessing it is 64, so it's close enough. Yeah,
They
well,
knew I was
Reddit.com
warming
says
over
that.
about Got Spirit. I was ready and everything.
Well, for Briley,
guess.
for Briley and Collie, this is Mr. Garrett. Come back tomorrow night for the homecoming basketball games, and we'll see you then.